The Conceited Knowbody. Every Tuesday at 8 p.m.
Yo, what's up? We back, late, but back nonetheless, for episode 133 of the best podcast you never heard of, The Conceited Knowbody. It's been an eventful week, eventful month, really. Well, eventful year.
Man.
We in week 2 of the standoff.
Standoff. It's a hostage situation at this point.
This shit crazy, man. I can hear this shit last week. I can hear the feed.
You didn't remind me to make a graphic about that shit.
Like, stand up.
Like
Hell yeah. Well, we gonna get more into that. Y'all already know who I am. It's
I
Latours.
think you turned it up.
You trying to turn it off?
Listen, man, this nigga getting Illuminati. Hey, that motherfucker said I think you turned
They
it
trying
up.
I think
they
you got
trying to
the
stop
bottom.
you.
Hey.
Don't let them stop you.
Hey,
Don't let
man,
them stop
we
you.
will not be stopped. I gotta get more on point, but this Latours, aka the low key legend,
The heartthrob.
up in here.
Harrison. Then what? Did he used to go by that?
That's when I say. When I'm in my beard piece,
Oh, okay.
I'm Mr. Ruggedly Handsome. When I'm like, yeah, this Mr. Ruggedly Handsome. Hell yeah.
It's a clean cut.
Then when I line that bitch up, it's Heartthrob Harrison.
Okay.
But funny shit though. I'm here with the squad, man. The modern day 4 horsemen.
Come on, man.
Tomorrow we got Juvie, Renaissance motherfucking Juvie. That's like y'all know. To his right we got Go.
Yeah,
Chicago Jason. Chicago Jason.
Hey, changing it up
Every
every time.
Hey, that motherfucker, hey, they got some sauce.
I got
on
so
it.
many AKAs.
They got some sauce, man. That Chicago Jason, that's some.
That's like Chicago, but that's too much. That just made me think of Chicago Larry.
I don't know that nigga. I know you.
All right, right on.
I don't know that nigga. I know you.
Let's go.
We got
hey,
Chicago
let's build
Jack.
and destroy. Let's destroy and build some shit.
Let's turn villains into victims. but look, to his right we got the hardest working DJ, the hardest DJ in the city.
Yes,
DJ,
sir.
DJ motherfucking T-Rex. We gotta get a T-Rex drop. Man. Matter of fact, I'm sure we got something left over from the last mixtape.
I'm gonna see you some.
Cause you got something from the last mixtape,
We
right?
can make some more too.
We gotta make some more. Speaking of, we got the mixtape coming out. Let's first get that off.
TCK2.
Let's get that shit off
We need to
and
come
off
up
and
with
popping.
We need to come up with. Is it gonna be TCK? We gotta come up with I feel like we come up with like a. You know how to do the semicolon something? We can do it
TCK
too.
Volume 2. We are the
Oh
world.
yeah, it's volumes. Volume
We
2.
are the world.
Some shit like that.
Get your, I'm
Volume
talking
2,
shit.
No, volume 2. Some.
It's Volume
No,
2.
this pandemic.
The most dangerous.
This motherfucker
The most
pandemic
dangerous.
right here.
All right, let's get it.
Yeah. The most dangerous. TCK Volume 2, the most dangerous.
That's gonna be 3 because right now we got
Okay.
TCK. It's this pandemic right
Okay,
here.
yeah, we're gonna say pandemic.
We
Pandemic.
we in the midst of it. I was wanting to incorporate something with the manufacturer riots. Something about the manufacturer riots. But look, before we do talk about whatever we gotta talk about, I want to talk about the mixtape. I'm excited. We definitely gonna push it out. We said we're gonna do one each quarter. We're at the end of the second quarter. This used to be my birthday month. Then it was Juneteenth. Now it's homosexual heyday. They totally fucking took that fan won't go off. That fan. But no. How many songs we got? This motherfucker gonna be jumping,
We got
man.
14. I
First-
want to say we got more than
Yeah,
that.
we got 3 more coming.
14
Three,
for a fact.
probably about. We probably gonna finish around about 20.
Man, I'm 20 plus.
And
honestly.
we talked about we gotta get some interludes.
And we trying to do some skits.
Yeah, this motherfucker gonna be nice. We doing it at a high level.
Yeah,
Shout out to everybody who's
Shout
already
out
sent
DJ
in.
T-Rex, man. His
Definitely.
second mixtape.
Definitely.
Second
Ready to
mixtape.
get into this.
Oh, I
takeover
owe
is
you. I
happening.
think I owe you like, dude. You ain't made like your distro thing set up or nothing like that, have you? Distro kit set up. Yeah, I owe you. Think I owe you like $100 that done came in, so I'm gonna send you that shit over.
Don't say him shit. Don't say him shit. Trader had ample time to get his fucking his shit set up. He his Instagram, his distro.
like $100 off that
I thought it
motherfucker.
was. I
thought you signed up once you hit that shit,
I thought
though.
the link was it. Cause when I click the link, it take it straight.
After the show, we gotta get you here.
Appreciate it.
Bring that phone up. You out there missing out on your motherfucking water and sewage money.
I need that. I need that. Look, once that shit kick back in, they're gonna be like, hey.
Oh, that's what you don't get that shit. Get the little shit. I got a mixtape on Spotify that's doing shit. But we out here, man. You know how we do, man. The best podcast you never heard of. Then with the coldest mixtape. I was so proud of our mixtape. I'm gonna say that it could have been better, but that's a perfectionist mind state. You know what I'm saying? You can always critique yourself better. You always feel like you can better, and when you sit back, you try to point out one thing you can't. You know how it be. Shout out to everybody who sent the track in. We got some people from the last one, and I'm gonna tell you what's cool, man. Is people they send tracks in as soon as you ask for them. It's like the people been so cool. Keyston, Jamal, Rob, people from the last one.
Jeremiah even wanted to send us a track, so I'm just like, off the top of my head, I'm just like, when we gonna do? We gonna do a cutoff? Or we just gonna get as much as we can and just drop it.
Whoever fuck with us, cause like
we can do part 1, part 2 if we get too busy.
We can do a double.
We can do a deluxe.
Yeah.
Double disc.
Hey, when last time you seen a double disc?
Hey, at the end of the day,
How do you do that? Double discs is
it's
tough.
for the city at the end of the day.
There's
a lot of people in the city.
Real
double
shit.
Be tough.
And I'm just naming out people. We got Keezy. Who else we got?
Man, that shit.
It's some R&B people and stuff. We got more R&B than we had last time, which was part of the aim. It is titled Pandemic. We waiting on a couple tracks for other couple people, and it's gonna be dope. I'm more excited about it this time because we know exactly what we're doing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So I'm expecting something phenomenal. I always wanted to say this, and I hope I don't sound as lame as it looks when I read what other people say it. But shout out to my haters. Shout out to my haters, my imitators. They say imitation is the most sincere form of flattery. Is that how they go?
Yeah, that's what they say.
Respect my homie
Listen.
Smoke. He gave you credit on that though when he was rapping about it.
Say what?
My homie Smokey, the producer.
He said what?
Like, hey, he said that's a fire idea that y'all did, man. He said I put that down here in Nashville.
That mixtape.
Yeah. Down there. I was like, that's cool, man. I like the inspired, but
And that's the thing.
Shit, it's a way
Yeah, everybody should do some best in the city shit in their city.
on you on some
On everything. On some
shit.
straight hate
Yeah.
shit. But the thing is, let's not get it mixed up like we the only people who ever did a mixtape.
No, for sure.
But when you see people out here using their stock Vista print photos trying to mimic, then you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. Especially when they got these clown ass niggas who had the opportunity to be on our shit. But hey, it is what it is. And much, I ain't gonna lie and say much success. I hope that shit breaks.
When you pick the side,
Like the
gotta
rest.
stay there.
Listen, man. Listen. I gotta get. I'm gonna tell you, man. I changed a lot. I changed a lot because I got this little petty bullshit that be dying to get out of me. My ignorance. I used to always tell people that my ignorance is as high as my intelligence. It just matter who you run into and shit that damn day, man. And I've been biting.
I like that.
I've been biting the fuck out of my
way,
tongue,
bro. And then I got into the army.
Yeah.
I changed because there's a lot of people in the army that you wanna just.
You know,
Bro, like you want to
you know,
turn it up on, like, did you really just say that, bro?
You know what's good about my position, bro? Like, I've been, like, in grade, like, I've been on my same unit ever since I came back from basic training. I went to the all-army joint, came back, was a gold medal, was the first one to ever do that shit.
Hold on.
Wait
a minute.
That's what I'm saying.
Wait a minute.
Now, he needs some type of
Wait a
recognition.
minute.
That shit
So
ain't easy.
even though I'm only an E5, bro, this captain, bro, this nigga got out of line, right? He started talking to everybody crazy because they ain't had their uniform suited up, blah, blah, blah. It was like around like December-ish. And I'm like, he came around me because I ain't had my shit up. We had like our inspection, go into the room. He lay all lined us up. Just like he was like, he started down line. You blah 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 blah. You blah 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 blah. You blah. Like, what's going on? Down line. You know how they do, right? So I'm clenching my fist, right? He get to me. I'm like, hey, you better relax. I said, you better relax. I was like, man, this ain't even that serious, man. Some people ain't got their stuff. Supply y'all, some buy off. You know, it's the holidays and all that dumb stuff. Like, man, it's too much going on right now. Ain't nobody quit ruining people's moods doing all that dumb stuff. And he was like, oh, he said, I need to know I need to know his name. Hey, somebody need his name. I said, my name's Sergeant Jones. Javar Jones. You know, you feel me?
My name's Sergeant Jones. That's some crazy shit.
I ain't gonna
Soldier
rant,
boy,
though, but
tell
that
him.
was that. That was that. I ain't
Oh,
gonna
nigga, that's cool.
Yeah.
You told a nigga that my name's Sergeant Jones.
Man,
What
I
you
told
gonna
him,
do?
man, come on, them motherfuckers be trying to like this.
Yeah,
like
they
I
be
mean, I got to a
tripping,
point
bro.
where like I'm like, nigga, they know like my credentials is crazy. You know what I mean? So they're
Right.
like, man, nigga. And then they take me to the office. They be like, hey, get.
But,
Me and my first song like this. You know, he want to come to the fights and beats. All like he a fan. I got fans. Everybody up top is fans.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I ain't nobody like fuck that shit.
Talk your shit, King.
Yeah, that's what I'm
But-
saying.
but-
That shit's crazy, bro.
But shout out to them videos, man. They got them same dusty, light skinned girls with all that weave in their head. And I guarantee you that none of them got a GED.
You said no.
Your thoughts? No, I'm
You
just
need
bullshit.
to explain what the GED is for them if they listen.
Get educated dummy. It's either get educated dummy or get a time cut.
Oh,
You
that's
know
what
what
that
it
was.
is.
I heard that. Get educated.
It's either for a time cut when you
I
locked
never
up
put
or.
that 2 and 2 with the GED. Like I never know what that. That's crazy.
No, but what's up though? What's been going on? But again, the mixtape coming out June 24th. I'm excited. It's gonna be a nice lineup. Did you ever get to fuck with that Clue?
What's that?
The DJ Clue?
Oh no, I ain't got to listen to
That's
that
what's
shit.
up,
I
that's
definitely
what's
got it though.
You have to listen to it like the week we about to drop it.
No, you don't. Cause I don't want him to be influenced by it like that. I just want him to see that how Cause it's 2020, man.
I
DJ
can always
Clue.
pull up though. We can just you know,
DJ Clue dead.
Yeah, we do need to pick it.
do
Like,
together.
we
and y'all
definitely
can help me,
we
you know,
definitely
we
need
can
to
all
pick it
feed
and
off each
record.
other because I'm
Right,
cool
right,
with
right.
it.
Right.
I ain't no hating you, you know. I take in
Yeah.
all the insight, you know.
Yeah.
I think we're very minds work alike.
I say about this show.
Together.
Yeah.
Enough of the palavering. That's a word I learned from reading these Stephen King books. Anybody familiar with what that means?
No. Just enlighten the public.
Just empty conversation.
I mean, I could use context clues. but I'm not-
I've been waiting for so long to apply that to a real sentence. Enough of the palavering. But no, we know that we're on the heels of some silly shit going on. It depends on who you're talking to. Some people feel like we're in the midst of a psyop. Some of those people, including myself, and some people feel like we're in the midst of a revolution.
It's the Truman Show.
Definitely. I disagree with the.
That's a good move.
It's a lot of that art imitating life. But I definitely don't feel like we're in a revolution. It's too controlled. I tell people all the time that when I see a bunch of people going one way, I instinctively go the other way. It's just an instinct. It's not where you just try to be that different person. You trying to be just different for the sake of being different. But
At least say, hey, why y'all going this way?
and everybody
Where we running from?
Everybody's shoulder gonna shrug at the same time.
And then you keep going the other way.
You know what this shit remind me of?
What's that?
Remember when Forrest Gump took off running, everybody ran with him,
Man.
and he stopped, and everybody like, "That's it." Like I'm waiting for that's it moment when they realize that. Well, you know what I'm gonna tell you, man. For one of the first time in my life, I'm totally confused. And what I mean by that is I've never seen everybody just stop and start caring about black people at the same time. 2K, they got Black Lives T-shirts, Black Lives Matter, I Can't Breathe, Say His Name, or that. Call of Duty, they said we stand with the black community. I'm like, I've been called nigger more times in Call of Duty than anywhere in my fucking life.
That is fact.
How do y'all fucking care
You
now?
can-
Especially on Call of Duty.
Especially on Call of Duty.
You can even look it up on
I-
YouTube.
Shut up, nigga.
I had to look at my character's name and shit, make sure I didn't name that motherfucker nigger. You know what I'm saying? I said, I can't. So it's Call of Duty, so then I'm getting emails.
Grand Theft Auto, another one.
Who?
Grand Theft Auto, another one.
They did it too?
Definitely.
They blocked
I'm talking about
they
that. I'm
blocked
talking
it
about
out.
calling you a nigga.
Yeah.
Hey,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
Grand Theft Auto.
I thought they blocked it off to where you couldn't play.
I don't know about that. I don't know about none of that.
But like you get
They probably
email.
did.
You right though.
If you're a consumer in any store that you get email, you got an email today talking about how they sympathize with your struggle. Disappointingly for me, none of those sentiments carry discounts of the products. Although they did say here's a list of black movies that you can watch. That's what they doing, man.
We need 25% off if you really love
And I'm gonna tell you something weird. Afterpay, I don't know if y'all familiar with this. This is like the new Railway.
Oh yeah.
I got an email from them. They said, here's some black vendors that you can purchase from. 2 days later, you know what I got? Unity. Here are some Pride vendors you can purchase from. The Black Power movement of today goes hand in hand with the gay rights movement, whether people want to identify with that or not. And it's weird to me. I'm gonna dive more into that when I talk about the Black Lives Matter. But are y'all at all shocked, or for me, alarmed, at how all of a sudden, not just some of the people, but everybody, including Roger Goodell, he said that he feels the NFL mishandled the protests, and he didn't really want to say Colin's name, but we know he's talking about Colin Kaepernick. He said they feel like they mishandled it. It's like everybody at one time, and you see how people going against Trump. It's people like Republicans, prominent Republicans, speaking out against him. They say he's fostering a culture of hate, which is, I was thinking today, man, Donald Trump way more smarter than people would like to admit or care to even think. He say some shit that's there to rile people up, but that's his personality. I tell people all the time, I like the character of Donald Trump. I don't know him personally, but I like the character. I like what he exudes. I don't care about his politics, but I don't care about any politics, so that's how come I'm not as emotionally moved as some other people. But did y'all see what the dude who, the 75-year-old, I don't want to say dude, but the 75-year-old person was pushed down, they said, while protesting in Buffalo?
Yeah, the old man.
Trump said it was staged. Trump said, so he said the first shit come to his head, and it's okay, he's the president. It's like he's the king of the United States, you know what I'm saying?
He said it was staged. I hear you say that.
Terrorists. King Kong ain't gonna say that staged by like terrorists, right?
Did he say that?
I think so.
That's the context of it.
He said about black you vote for
put
him.
out the fake, but
Dude, he said we ain't got nothing.
That was last election.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one I just
That was
posted
last
that.
election.
That's just funny.
And I'm gonna talk about how people bring up old shit, but the first thing I said to myself, why is a 75-year-old protesting? Your heyday was when the world was in black and white. You know what I'm saying? When everybody lived like the honeymooners and there wasn't no color. Because you know that just wasn't TV and shit, nigga. That was life. In the 60s, the world was black and white. I'm convinced. But like at 75, like why? Like how are you that galvanized to go out there? And could you see yourself? Do that same? Do that? Like, do you think that's not hard to you?
You don't think none of them got tired of them beating on the black people back in the
By
day?
75, you ain't tired of shit but getting up. You ain't tired of shit, man.
Maybe you was like, I'm
No,
tired of
you
shit.
don't think none of them really be like, damn, that shit really crazy like that?
A peacemaker.
so his
Because
job
out
was
of
his
every
whole
100
life
of
or
them, you
something.
think it's one of them that's just like that. That's like, oh, like, damn, that's really crazy.
That would be
Like,
convenient. That would
You know
be.
what I mean?
It would be convenient. But I just
yeah, I feel Trump.
like and Trump. I'm not by no means I'm not a Trump supporter. But I always tell people that I'm a fan of facts.
Man,
I gravitate towards facts
they put things
more than I do emotional things. I've been on the emotional side of things where I just do some shit because I thought you were supposed to do because you was black.
Yeah.
It says President Trump on Tuesday suggested without evidence. And this thing that caught me though, it says suggested without evidence. And this is Yahoo News. And everybody knows that news today is everything without evidence. It's all sensationalism, it's all grab headlines, whatever. And that threw me off. But it said that the 75-year-old man who was knocked to the ground by the police in Buffalo, New York last week during a protest over George Floyd's death was a member of Antifa, and that the incident was set up. Videos taken Tuesday shows two officers pushing the man Martin Gugino, who then falls and hits the back of his head on the pavement, causing him to bleed. If y'all can see this fucking picture, which is like a school project, I'm gonna pass it around. Everybody get a good look, get a good visual. Hell yeah, that's Martin down there, and this very well could be staged. I don't know for sure.
They're trying to even playing field.
But it has been established that there are actors at these so-called demonstrations and protests, and who are paid to do what they do. They agents of chaos. They there to rile people up. I don't know if this particular incident is one of those events, But at 75, I fall down and hit my head. I'm never getting up again.
I fallen and I can't get up.
Antifa, Antifa. I can't remember what Antifa is. Can y'all? You might know what the acronym for Antifa is.
I've always been wondering.
I think Antifa is anti-fascist. I might be mixed up.
I'm very ignorant on the subject. I'm not gonna lie. On the ignorant subject.
As far as Antifa, like I've heard it, but it's like, what the fuck is that? Who is it?
Antifa is a political protest movement compromising autonomous groups affiliated by the militant opposition to fascism and other forms of extreme right-wing ideology. That's funny to me. Right-wing ideology is when they say far-reaching. That's talking like them white folks who be like, can't take our guns. When they say you can't, we're gonna take our guns. We're gonna run up in here and shit. That's what they say. That Antifa.
Guys.
Confederate.
Is that like Confederate?
You talking about like the hillbillies?
Oh, okay.
No, but I'm gonna tell you, man, what's up until this point kept the United States from going under, all the way under, is those super right wing motherfuckers. Them motherfuckers be in the hills and shit, talking about I'm gonna blow some shit up if y'all take our guns. They was scared these motherfuckers from just taking completely over to socialism. People don't understand how important it is then in the government to have a small government, where you don't want the government controlling every aspect of your life, and that's what these movements are leading to. When you depend on the government for everything, you get them power over everything. So they can dictate how you eat, sleep. And I said that a many go at it was like Section 8 and HUD and all that stuff, how they can dictate what goes on. But Trump said that it was staged. It might be, it might not be. But Trump having a tough go at it. He's having a hell. It's like everything Trump say, man. Trump right now is like the ugly bitch that no matter what's going on, she's wrong. You know what I'm saying? But hey, JC, your house on fire? Shut up, you ugly bitch. House don't catch on fire. You know what I'm saying? Like nothing he's saying is right now. Trump can't win, and it's by design. We seen because I always go back to people that say they don't like Trump, especially black people. Black people are so anti-Trump that if you ask them why they don't like you, man, they say, and then they change the subject. That's how they do it.
If you ain't voting for Biden, you ain't black.
And people do love being black. Let's not get that mixed up. People do love. But like, I want to ask y'all, and I'm not, do y'all have any like feelings about Trump? Positive or negative?
Not necessarily. Like I think like you said, I think he say that he just say the dumb, he say the shit, and niggas be mad about it. But that's how he feel, and I'm glad that we know how he feel. But
yeah, I mean, it's like I don't like him personally, but I mean I don't not like him either. He's just there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta learn how to put them people in them type of boxes. You know what I mean? Where they just there.
I've been in Trump's shoes. That's probably how I can identify. Were you in a position of seemingly power, and everybody seems like they're gunning for you? Like motherfuckers don't like you, and they don't know why they don't like you. It's just it was a suggestion. Like it's the opposite of Instagram. Suggest friends, suggest niggas to hate. You know what I'm saying? And motherfuckers don't have a pinpoint reason why. And again, I don't want to seem like a defending, but I defend what I feel is right, and I like what Trump stands for, and that's surface level me, who if I'm not thinking about how I understand how the world go, I tell people all the time this shit is orchestrated. It's all staged. Everything is staged. That's how come it's a memo that went out and it said everybody for now we're gonna sympathize with the blacks. That's the only thing I believe.
For sure.
Cause it's just too much love right now, man, and it's weird cause I like for people that don't like me and shit to not like me. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to be confused. You know what I'm saying? Like, was that handshake sincere?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I said earlier this week, I've never been called bro. I've never been called bro so many times in my life, sir. Hey, I've never been treated so nice in my life by white people. I'm not bullshit. I drive a truck, so I gotta go to their houses and shit. And I'll be trying to have the all lives matter face when I go up to their crib. You know what I'm saying? I don't want these motherfuckers to think that I'm mad at them. You know what I'm saying? I don't want them to think that, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man,
what you gonna do when they open the door and they got the dashikis on?
That's what you gonna gonna do?
I'm gonna take an Ussy. I'm gonna hit it just like this. I'm taking a picture.
He gonna bust out laughing. I swear
He gonna be looking like Black Panther on
He
your ass.
gonna bust out laughing.
Hey, guy. Listen. That right there, that's absurd. That's disgusting. That's worse than Trump. Cause where you get it from? Have you been waiting for this motherfucking moment? Was you sitting around like, honey, go get the dashikis. It's happening. The revolution is happening.
Don't no Black Americans wear that. They watch Black Panther for real.
I can't believe that you
Can't wait
doing
for
that
part 2.
shit. Like, what the fuck?
I think niggas look silly in dashiki.
I do too.
So when I see a
I
white
know
person
from
with
Ain't that
dashiki
another
on,
culture? Like,
no.
what culture is that?
it's a blanket culture, African.
Right.
It's just African.
Okay.
Not Rwanda.
They think it's a
not
country.
Libya.
I'm like, what
Africa.
are you doing? Like, it's not even
Trey got me all off my shit, man. So listen, how does that happen? Like what? That's the equivalent of the Korean in the hood in LA doing a riot saying black on. Right on the fucking store, black on.
But you know what's funny though?
What?
Like it was a period of time in like the 90s where it was like people wearing a whole doing the Back to Africa movement or some shit.
Right when Malcolm X came out.
I guess so. I think so. And like my mom and them was on that, bro. My mom was like used to sew up shit, and we was out here like with sashes and hats, and nigga we was looking like African crossing guards, nigga. Like I swear to you, like we had all type of random kente cloth and
fuck
shit.
Chicago Jason, it was Congo Jason.
Bro, I got the
Congo.
pictures. I was like, why the fuck is we dressed like this? But like, even black people got tricked into thinking that was
Again, history repeating itself.
yeah, bro.
History repeating itself.
Hutu or Tutsi?
What you say?
Everyone's asking each other out there in the streets.
Who are we today? Oh shit.
If history gonna repeat itself, though, I think what you just said though, history gonna repeat itself. I think they on them like it is suspicious that all these white people acting strange. Like
It ain't suspicious for them.
I mean, but what I was only gonna say was that I feel like they about to do the big switch again. They like, you remember how the Republicans used to be Democrat and vice versa? I think they're gonna do that thing again, and which it don't matter. But I think they're gonna do that thing again for publicity.
I'm gonna tell you, kind of do
secret.
matter, like at a low level, because Democrats and liberals, man, them motherfuckers, they sick. Like, I'm not talking about the black people who don't really understand, or just not even black people, just people who don't understand it at all. But if you ever sit back and listen to the morals of a Democrat, it'll fuck you up. They some of the biggest proponents of Planned Parenthood and abortion. Like if we want to, like if you get on here and you post, you say what's been more detrimental to black lives, abortions or the police? Man, head's gonna explode, man. Because accountability, when you bring accountability into you probably aborted the motherfucker that could have solved these problems, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
What a thought.
You know what I'm saying? But that's too much accountability. You know what I'm saying? You know how simple it is going to the motherfucker abortion clinic, let them vacuum your pussy and go home and just live life. And not even think about it. Can you imagine how easy it gotta be?
Hey, they say Hoover. Nobody does it like you.
Like that, it's just too, and it goes so fucking many ways, man. I hate when people think that I speak out against women, but I don't speak out against women or black women. I speak out against fallacies, against bullshit, and with this protest and stuff, it showed me, man, how narcissistic women are. How they will take any fucking crisis and make it about them. You all seen where it's black women who say shit like, I got a son, that could have been my son, I gotta make sure that my son ain't going through and it's like, bitch, why are you grieving? You know what I'm saying? Like they make the sad posts and shit where I'll just make sure my son's okay, I don't want her to grow up in this world. Or they start saying shit like, I made light of it when I said Black Lives Matter, and then that motherfucker, that nappy afro said Black Women Lives Matter. Okay, bitch, you another species or something, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not part of the Black Lives I was talking about. It is because so much attention got shined on black men that these motherfuckers start making them goddamn Brady Bunch boxes of dead black bitches who got killed by the police. You know what I'm saying? You've never seen that shit. Now they the dead Brady Bunch or Jenkins, whatever. I said, where the fuck do this shit come from? How do y'all make this a gender issue? How y'all feel oppressed and deaf? Y'all feel oppressed in police brutality like y'all ain't getting y'all police brutality, Sean. I said, this shit is insane to me and shit. Like, where, if you trying to have a fight or a revolution, you gotta have ground rules and a foundation and shit. Well, we ain't gonna be out here arguing over silly shit. You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker is insane to me and shit, how people make it about them personally. And then everybody screaming that Black Lives Matter. I'll say what I said about that. I'm going to read some of their mission statement. According to the website, it says what we believe. But I want to ask y'all this before I go into this. Throughout this whole history, or our history, from what we've known about this police brutality thing, have y'all known any gay men get killed by the police?
You talking about black ones?
No, ain't no threat.
Anyone, green, purple,
Ain't no
red,
threat. Ain't no
any
threat.
gay man get killed by the police?
Ain't no threat.
I don't know about it.
Ain't that? Cause they had you thinking that 7 out of 8 niggas is gay. So somebody should have got shot by now, man. Y'all gotta make this shit fair.
Where these statistics coming from?
But man, listen. But listen, I'm gonna spiritually cut through this. And Juvie saying something, he said they not a threat. And people don't like, first off, let me say this. Regardless of your gender, choice to fuck, you shouldn't get killed by the police. Let's make that clear. Nobody deserves to be getting fucked up.
All jokes aside.
And this.
So when everybody like that trying to say something to me about that, like whatever, then I don't feel like I want to talk to them about that shit. I'd be like,
about what?
The whole fucking little bullshit.
Okay.
I'll just be like, nobody should get killed by the police. End of story. Point. That's at the end of the day.
Law enforcement.
Nobody should get. So let's just keep it at that.
Corrupt.
But if I'm talking to you, we on some whole other shit. But anybody else, nobody should get killed by the police.
Right.
Kill that shit.
And I'll say that I'm not an evil motherfucker. I don't believe in just fucking somebody else because they don't agree with me on some shit. I don't feel like I should just go bust my head because they're a different color. You know what I'm saying? Or they have a different belief system or whatever. I might point laugh at you and shit. You fucking 6'8", big ass hands and shit with heels on. That shit's funny. I don't give a fuck how you spend it. Black Lives Matter. It's like the de facto group. It's like this. It's our team, and we gotta play for the team. We drafted to a team we ain't never tried out for. It's like waking up and seeing Magic Johnson in a Celtics jersey. If you see me with Black Lives Matter shirt on, nigga,
they might as well be the NAACP.
I'm gonna skim through this. I said last week or on Instagram that people co-opt our struggle. Anytime something, they use it as a launch pad to
I
be
didn't
like.
know that was a corporation to this. Well,
Black
maybe
Lives
it's
Matter.
not a corporation.
No, it's a business.
Yeah, I
It's
didn't
a
know.
business.
I didn't know it was that until this year.
They oh hell yeah, they came in. It's agenda based. Like, and I'm telling you, like I keep saying, everything is scripted, and it's to push a narrative and shit, whatever.
We need something private. That's what we need. Something that the government ain't got their hands in that they don't know about, and then we can plan from there.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
this Black Lives Matter, like you said, scripted.
And it's crazy because we just say, well, they just say, I ain't gonna say we. Like I used to say Black Power shit like that. I used to be on all that shit, man. But I say Black Power is a hell of a slogan, an empty slogan though. Because what's Black Power? When you ask me, what is Black Power? Jumping from the free throw line? What is it?
A myth.
And first off, black is just a color. If you look on the map, I hate to use some old shit, but you look on the map, you don't see shit that say black people live here. Yeah, it's not black people language. You know what I'm saying? None of that shit. It's all so you don't identify who you truly are. So I just call you a color. 4 years ago, what is now known as Black Lives Matter Global Network began to organize. It started out as a chapter-based member-led organization whose mission was to build local power and to intervene when violence was inflicted on black communities by state and vigilantes. Have y'all ever like seen a motherfucker running on Black Lives Matter cape when they're getting beat up by the police? They said they intervened. Have y'all ever seen Black Lives Matter like just fly out of nowhere and shit? Hit somebody and say bam, hit somebody and say wow. I've never seen this hero shit they talk.
They a militia or vigilantes.
The camera is the hero.
They said they trying to get stop police. You said who?
They said the camera the hero.
On everything.
Come up and videotape, that's the hero. Black Lives Matter hashtag.
And that's so empowering for some people.
No, that's the bat
weird.
signal.
Yeah.
The hashtag.
On everything. In the years since we committed to struggling together and imagining and creating a world free of anti-blackness, where every black person has the social, economic, and political power to thrive. In the context of equality, like when this is how silly it sounds. If you see a black man get choked out by a policeman, what do you say? Go choke that white man. We gotta even this shit out. This shit has to be equal. You gotta go choke that white man. You gotta make this shit equal. Like, I still don't understand what equality is. You know what I'm saying? Black Lives Matter began as a call of action in response to state-sanctioned violence and anti-black racism. This is like some of the most unintelligent shit I've read in my life. State-sanctioned violence and anti-black racism. Now, we know that there's injustice going on from state to state, city to city, county to county, whatever. But how do you say sanction? Like, I understand people beating shit, but it's like they puff themselves up. Our intention from the very beginning was to connect with black people from all over the world who have a shared desire for justice to act together in their communities. The impetus for the commitment was and still is the rampant and deliberate violence inflicted on us by the state. When you read this shit with a surface level mind where you're not trying to dig beneath the surface, it all sounds good. But if you notice, Black Lives Matter, the Al Sharptons, the D-Ray, they only pop up after the crisis has happened. They don't have preemptive strikes, you know what I'm saying? They don't have plans and stuff that precede violence. You know what I'm saying? Educational things, you know what I'm saying? Like, go back to the Black Panthers. They had their point system, you know what I'm saying? Let's protect ourselves. These people are, as Corey said last week, or somebody said, ambulance chasers. They wait for the crisis to bring attention to their situations. Enraged by the death of Trayvon Martin and the subsequent acquittal of his killer, George Zimmerman, and inspired by the 31-day takeover of the Florida State Capitol by Power U and the Dream Defenders, we took to the streets. Were y'all familiar with this 31-day takeover?
No.
Were you? Was you? I never heard about this shit. A year later, we sailed together on the Black Lives Matter Freedom Ride. This is some 1960 shit.
Did it say?
It said Florida State Capitol. I never heard of it.
Nigga, what? Tallahassee? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
What the fuck is in Tallahassee?
Look at Mr. Geography. I remember the capital of Florida.
I'm like,
cause I'm over here thinking some other shit, you know.
But I'm just saying,
Orlando? It's Tallahassee, nigga.
my point is, who the fuck is in, like, you know what I mean? That's probably some easy shit to, you could just go there and say, we took it over.
I can see it now.
They just, let's go to that motherfucking Pizza Hut.
It's a bunch of roaches and shit in Tallahassee, nigga.
It was all like this. On them maps, let's find the smallest joint. Scroll
Yeah,
down,
nigga. What?
There we go.
No proof
Look at
either.
you
They
there,
probably don't got no
right there.
cameras and nah.
Man,
Why?
you ever get on your map and you see all
Didn't
them
even
goddamn
happen there.
cities?
Like,
Man, listen.
They just picking on the wrong.
Wrong one, buddy.
Wrong one, buddy.
This might as well happen in Seymour, Indiana.
On everything. We'll show them.
Santa Claus. Shit, what
A
you
year-
talking about? Santa
listen,
Claus.
A year later, on everything. A year later, we set out together on the Black Lives Matter Freedom Ride to Ferguson in search of. This hurt me to read some of this shit. In search of justice, they Googled justice for Mike Brown. In search of justice for Mike Brown and all those who have been torn apart by state-sanctioned violence and anti-black racism. So you can see now that's their trigger word, state-sanctioned violence. So now you're supposed to feel like the state hates me. And what they do, they create a victim mentality. You know what I'm saying? Like, they hate me, so I go to this job, it's already state-sanctioned violence or racism against me. So it create that seed, you know, they plant that seed in your head and shit, they all against you. Forever Change, we return home and begun building the infrastructure for the Black Lives Matter global network, which even in its infancy, has become a political home for many. This is, like I said, it's all fluff. Like, I don't know nobody who's politically affiliated with Black Lives Matter. And it sounds good. And I'm going to tell you what this shit going to boil down to when I expose, like, who started this shit. Ferguson helped to catalyze a movement to which we've all helped give life. Organizers who call this network home have ousted anti-black politicians, want critical legislation to benefit Black lives. Have y'all Black lives been benefited by Black Lives Matter? And all this hard work they putting in? Like, what? It's all fluff.
Is the Black Lives Matter shirts on 2K free?
See, when you put it that way,
Come on, man.
when you put it that way, they have made some kind of change. Yes, they are.
Okay.
But in defense of me, when they wore those shirts, I went and put on a USA shirt.
He crazy. Yeah.
But through movement and relationship building, we have also helped catalyze other movements and shifted culture with their eye towards the dangerous impacts of anti-blackness. That's how they galvanize everybody. The Trayvon and then the Mike Brown. And these are the results of our collective efforts. So now, I'm going to scroll down to what it really means. Every day we recommit to healing ourselves and each other and to co-creating alongside comrades, allies, and family culture where each person feels seen, heard, and supported.
It's jargon.
Oh.
It's starting to transition. You can see the change.
What is this? What is that?
What you talking about?
You reading?
Their mission statement of Black Lives Matter.
That shit is crazy.
Oh, these bitches incredible.
They hang to
It sounds so weird, though. It sounds so
That's why
weird.
I'm trying to get to the point and shit. Listen, we are unapologetically black in our positioning. I've never known what unapologetically black means.
What the fuck does that mean,
I see it on
dog?
T-shirts.
Stop saying that shit.
I see the shit, but how can you apologize? I see I can smell the fucking the blue magic in your hair. It's no secret, bitch.
I mean, you ain't
Hey,
got
what?
to
oil.
put that in a mission statement. Like, let's really be professional about how we come.
But
You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
no, like what the.
Listen, we are guided by the fact that all Black lives matter, regardless of actual or perceived sexual identity, gender expression, economic status, ability, disability, religious belief or disbelief, immigration status, or location. When you say Black Lives Matter,
Immigration.
you encompass all this shit without saying this shit, but they had to bring light to it. We make space for transgender brothers and sisters to participate and lead. Where does this shit come from? They're rearing their head exactly what they're about. We are self-reflexive and do the work required to dismantle cisgender privilege and uplift Black trans folk, especially Black trans women who continue to be disproportionately impacted by trans antagonistic violence. Dial back for a second. I'm gonna tell you, they came in like they was some Mike Brown. They was out here saving niggas. They said we are self-reflexive and do the work required to dismantle cisgender privilege.
Hold on, say that again. Cis.
Have y'all ever heard the term cisgender?
Yes.
Yeah, but I don't
So you know what it
I
is?
don't know what it is though.
Go ahead, explain to them what it is.
You talking about straight white male privilege, right?
No,
What is
it's
it?
straight men.
Oh, straight men.
Cisgender. They act like it's more than one gender, more than two genders. It's male, female, cisgender, transgender.
Why would you say that?
So it's a direct attack on men.
On manhood, because they said the
Exactly.
the privilege,
Exactly.
and it says uplift Black trans folk, especially Black trans women. Like you start seeing the altar and shit, like what they the whole go really is. We build a space that affirms Black women and is free of sexism, misogyny, and environments which men are centered. They want to remove the dominance of the man. They don't. It's penis envy.
Yeah.
Everything that they say they want to get rid of, they don't really want to get rid of it. They just want to apply it to them.
This is just funny.
That's what they want. That's what feminism is.
You know what this? You know what I like to liken this to, man? I like to liken this to Forever 21. If you ever been to Forever, like in the mall with your girl, and you went and y'all.
I'm trying to put her in the
No, listen, hear me out. Nigga, hear me out. First you go there and you listen. First you go there. First you go there, nigga, and you like, nigga, they got men's clothes. And then you go to the men's section, and then you start looking, and then you be like, man, this shit don't look like no motherfucking men's clothes, nigga. All right, man, get the fuck out of here. And now you in the women's section. Nigga, get the fuck out of
He
here.
make my butt look big.
Oh, so how
They
they
blended together.
How
Yeah, so that's what that
That's what
message
this shit
was.
like.
Yeah, it
We
was.
didn't make a skill like that on the podcast.
But that shit, that's what I'm saying.
Man,
That's
look,
real shit,
if
though.
you gonna do that shit, but don't fucking influence don't try to put that shit out there, put an influencing everybody else to be on that shit and to the kids and all, let motherfuckers do, like, I feel like that shit needs to be behind y'all fucking own closed fucking door, just like all the other wrongdoings and all that shit, like, that shit, like, fuck that shit, you feel me? Like, don't be telling motherfuckers, like, this is right, cause it ain't. You feel me? But if that's what you want to do, that's cool.
Yeah, and that's exactly what they doing. It's up to people who go out here regurgitating this Black Lives Matter for them to understand what they doing. That's how come I say I don't just jump on shit. I gotta figure out like what exactly is going on. They say we make our spaces family friendly and enable parents to fully participate with their children. We dismantle a patriarchal practice that requires women to work double shifts so they can mother in private even as they participate in public justice work. They really want to vilify men and a double shift. They calling having your children and shit a job, and that's how women start thinking now. Like I do this and I'm a mom. I do this and I'm a mom.
I should get paid for this.
Yeah.
Man,
We disrupt the Western prescribed nuclear family structure requirement by supporting each other as extended family and villages that collectively care for one another, especially our children, to a degree that mother, parents, and children are comfortable. When they say the nuclear family structure, they just talking about man, woman, children. And I'm gonna tell you how they galvanize. They try to make you feel like you're some kind of Uncle Tom or sellout because they say a Western. That's culture. That's life in general.
like
You go to
the modern day men and women, there's family, like.
You go to Russia, you go to Muslim countries, you go to African countries. It's always male dominant societies, always. And they try to say Western to make you feel like we doing some European shit, but it's all trigger words and shit to make a motherfucker feel. The shit's silly.
How do you create life?
I thought if you keep going west, nigga, you'll eventually get back to the same point. So everything is west, nigga.
How do you create life?
I'm-
How do you create life?
You're busting nothing on me, right? Are we being straightforward or are we being metaphorical?
I think that's how that works.
What? I don't know.
That's how I got it. And I feel like I'm a great presentation to this world.
You're very
As
noble.
well as my fellow brother. Man, we special people. Fuck the other shit.
We foster, this is the last thing I'm gonna read. We foster a queer affirming network. When we gather, we do so with the intention of freeing ourselves from the tight grip of hetero. Listen, man, I read a lot of shit, and this is the first time I've seen this fucking word in my life. That's why I just paused. I've never heard or seen this word. Heteronormative thinking.
Just
Freeing ourselves to the tight grip of heteronormative thinking, or rather to believe that all the world are heterosexual unless he or she discloses otherwise. The first thing is like we was taking over Florida for Trayvon. Now is you gotta eat this man's pussy. That's how the article is. You know what I'm saying?
this man's pussy.
If you want to be accepted, but it's crazy because everybody running around screaming this shit and they don't know. It's founded by three women, and you
It
read.
sounds like all
Yeah.
three of them took a turn writing.
And say this,
in
girl.
Frustration.
Let's say this, girl. Don't forget this, girl. You know what I'm saying? But and this is what it's sad me for men
You
to
said
go
something
around.
by women?
Huh?
You said something by women?
Yeah.
That's what he fucked up. That's what
Patrice
he fucked up.
Con Coolers,
Can't let them lead the way.
Alicia Garza, and Opal. Opal sound like a motherfucker.
Opal.
Bro. That bitch sound like she didn't grow up and hate men. Opal Tamati. And she a Nigerian American.
Nigga, she was born to old and she named Opal.
And man, I'm telling you, man, if y'all go read this, man, listen, y'all go read their little biographies. It's the most self-serving shit. Them motherfuckers, them biographies is long. Them biographies mad text long. they have bad text from your girl.
Bad text.
But my thing is, man, like I don't like to castigate or like talk about people like they just silly. But we gotta be aware of what we support, and you gotta know as a black man, this world's against you. It's not just the police.
Hey, look,
the police
hey, look,
is
man.
like not the least of our problems.
Can
Go ahead.
I say this? My fellow brothers, when you in your house, man, you got your lady in your house. Do not let her run that house. That's yours. You know, that's your kingdom. You feel me? No,
I feel it.
the bigger picture, man. Like they be trying to like really demasculate us. Like they trying to really just like, oh, it's weird. Like I don't know, man. It's like just like what do y'all? It's not even that we against. Man, they try to put it. Like I say, like I laugh, like just like you saying stuff like they say the 3 women is in charge of the Black Lives Matter. I'm like, nah, I kind of laugh, and a woman to watch this, she was like, why would he laugh at that? And it's just cause my woman not gonna run my house when she don't even. She asks me what we gonna eat every day. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not about to. Come on, man. Like we gotta make this shit make sense. And then like when it comes to, I don't know, that shit just crazy, man. And it's not even no disrespect on nothing. It's just like what's like motherfuckers just don't with structure.
Men and women
With structure.
shouldn't be at odds. We all agree
Right,
with that.
we
Men and
should.
women shouldn't be at odds. Everybody, I don't know where this oppression come from. They have you thinking that the whole world is eat the cake at a man. That's how they have you thinking that the world is, man. Where a functional relationship between a man and a woman, it consists of people playing their roles. I believe in gender roles. I also believe in picking up your partner's slack when they can't get it. It's not something that's just angry. You don't mistreat women. Like
Rose time.
Man, you know I've been washing the
Saying the
dishes
Rose
this week.
time.
like yeah.
I've been washing the dishes this week. Y'all don't be doing that, but I've been doing. 'Cause I know she be tired.
Washing dishes be some of the gayest shit you can do.
That's why I said.
I hate to say that shit like
Yeah,
that,
but
but,
I
and I
do.
say that because I hate
And that
washing
shit
dishes.
means
I be
something.
feeling like a
Come on,
bitch
that
ass
shit
nigga when I'm
means
washing
something.
dishes.
That shit,
That
bro,
shit funky.
when you living with your woman, bro, you not washing no nothing.
What you say?
I
washing
say, but if the shit
bro, you
funky
gonna
and
do
foul
that.
and you need a fork, nigga,
Bro,
what you gonna do?
Come on, I've been doing that shit.
I ain't say I don't wash them.
I had
I've been doing
chores
that shit,
growing
but
up.
I've
I'm
been doing
used to it. I'm gonna be
I would
honest.
do
They
it.
broke you
I
young.
had
do
They broke you
chores.
young.
Yeah, we had a
You
checklist
did.
on the fridge.
You did.
We
My mom
had to
tried.
make
But
sure
see,
all
that's-
that.
I was a
Yeah.
house nigga too when I was a young boy.
And listen.
She was cleaning
When you grew up, you said, I can give me a girl, but she can wash my dishes. I don't wash these dishes.
Or a
Hey,
dishwasher.
my mom.
Hey, you look at her shoulder. Making me wash dishes, bitch. You know? But nah, and I mean, I'm not against men doing chores. That shit, that's ignorant.
just how the world's
That's
turned.
ignorant.
No, I mean, yeah. It's,
But the thing, plus, it's a culture thing. Men do shit like that, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Some of these niggas trying to get pregnant. Shit. But look, I don't like washing dishes. And
I
that's just
hate
me.
that
Washing
shit.
dishes is the worst chore in life to
I
me.
hate that
I'm
shit.
telling you.
It's not a chore worse than washing dishes.
No,
And just me personally, I'm not saying that all men feel like this.
bro,
I'll be washing dishes, I'll be feeling like a bitch ass nigga.
Not me.
I'll be feeling like a bitch ass
Not
nigga.
me.
I just putting the music
I was just like, let me get this shit over with.
Not just be.
I'll turn the music on, try to drown out the
I don't
fucking
wanna-
shit in my head.
I mean, I do it. But I don't like doing
I
it.
want to do it. Yeah.
You don't like doing it though.
No.
That's what we
I
saying.
just like, I want to just get
That's
it
what
done.
we saying though.
Yeah.
We don't like doing it.
Nah, yeah, now I don't feel like a bitch ass nigga though.
I do, and I can't help it. I hate that I feel like that when I'm washing my own fucking dishes. Oh,
Yeah, I
bitch
should
ass
be,
nigga. It's like I'll be sitting on the couch and I'll say, go wash the dishes, bitch. And I get up like a bitch.
That's what
I mean,
Pimp
you
C
could try
said.
to look at it as like you cleaning up after yourself. That's how I look at
Yeah.
it.
I mean,
You cleaning up.
ultimately, that's how I do it. Get up, you sorry bitch. Go wash the dishes, you dirty bitch.
You think about it like Pimp C. I don't believe in
He
cleaning
said,
no
get
plate
off
for
of
no
Call of
man.
Duty. You clean
Down
it
now. Hey, the nigga, hey, get the paper plate, nigga. Niggas come over here and eat that, I eat out paper plates. Cause really, I'm a super bitch ass nigga. Hey, is this Jason Spoon?
Y'all throw away all that shit.
We was supposed to be doing that stuff.
Hey, can I ask y'all a question? Well,
But digressing though,
That stuff for us.
a man has to be leader because that's how you function. There's rare occasions and shit where women do have to step up and take the lead, but it's not a natural occasion. You can't think of one single government or kingdom that a woman started. You can't think it like it. If we just being actual and factual, women are naturally nurturing. They nurture, you know what I'm saying? They cultivate everything. Like they bring life in the context of they're like a fertile soil. And you plant your seed. You go leave and shit. And you come back 9 months and do like this. Poke on her stomach and say what you got, bitch. You know what I'm saying? what you been incubating? You know what I'm saying? But all jokes aside, it's a collaborative effort. The only way you can progress, grow, and be strong as a community is to have everybody aligned in their roles. And you can't have dissension at the bottom. If you got people at the bottom arguing and stuff, you won't have success at the top. If the foundation is weak, the output is weak. Everybody out here still on that march and protest or whatever, and they don't like to hear this shit. But we gotta make sure we tight. Before we ask everybody to help us, man, we gotta make sure that we all align with each other.
I don't never go. I'm not about to go. I don't never hop in the boxing ring before and not train, not being well prepared for that fight. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's what we be doing every time. You know what I mean? That's what we doing every time. Like we don't never like really
Go out there screaming,
like,
but don't know what we screaming for.
and I mean, and I feel like they tried. Like when I didn't even know it was like 1.7 million people that gathered out in
LA.
It was DC. No, this was like some black people back when, like, some years ago.
Like talking about we old as shit. This nigga talking about the Million Man March. I'm old as shit. Yeah, it's Million Man March in DC.
Yeah, a lot of people don't even know about that.
Not these niggas under 27.
Yeah, but I mean.
And that shit was empty. That shit didn't mean shit.
But do you didn't think it?
They said they have another one this year, September 11th.
I mean, but you know.
Talking about
pointless.
Talking about empty shit, man. I want to ask y'all. Did y'all hear about fucking so Michael Jordan donating $100 million to the cause?
Over 10 years.
Nigga, I was like, I'm like Skip Bayless. To what?
Say what?
He said
I
over
said
10.
Over 10 years.
So I thought it was just.
Hell
I thought it was. Nigga, I did too.
I hope Michael Jordan ain't no fucking
He
fool.
put them on the contract.
Right. Right. Y'all got to complete 10 seasons of Black Lives Matter.
They
before
got
they got
a donation.
everything. They got.
But like, I was like, for what? Like, what was it going to?
Michael Jordan.
Why y'all think was behind?
In Michael Jordan's older age, he don't like how he was criticized for not being socially active or in the community. That was guilt money. That was guilt money.
They said I was mean in the last dance.
He said the same shit to other basketball players. I wasn't motherfucking Martin Luther King. Nigga, I'm out here hooping.
This one took to be who he was.
But this is the thing, we gotta get off the shit where people feel like we talked about it last week. You ain't black if you don't play spades. But we gotta have a plan. We talked about that last week, so I don't really want to rehash that too much. But this shit, I'm alarmed. I don't want to say scared, but I'm alarmed at the fact that everybody like us right now. I feel like they're gonna shake my hand, kick me in my stomach, then hit me with a rock bottom. I don't trust the handshake right now. I like people who like me before this.
No free drinks.
It made me feel that same way. Like I'm like when I'm in the airport, I'm nervous. I'm nervous that people gonna come up to me because there's officers that walk around the airport too. I'm wondering if they gonna come up to me. Good morning. Nah, I don't want that.
Yeah.
Leave me alone. You ain't talked to me before.
I'm more comfortable if you
talk
smack
to me
me
now. Like
All free drinks are going to be rejected.
right.
You're not finna get me with the shits.
My thing is though, I like organic love. I like you to love me for me. If you didn't care about me before this,
Exactly.
Orchestrated crisis, don't like me now. If we was cool before then, we cool now. Don't feel like you gotta fucking get, what I'm saying, fill my cup to the tip top.
You ain't got a lot of
At the
kick.
restaurant and shit now, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm cool.
I like hillbillies. I like a motherfucker who feel like he better than me.
Yeah, for sure.
Just don't mistreat me. You can feel how you want to feel, just don't disrespect me. I function on respect and disrespect. You know what I'm saying? You can be a color, you can be a color you want to, goddamn, but don't disrespect me. It'll go for whatever color. And I tell people all the time, I'm not galvanized by no black shit. You can miss me with all the black shit, all that. It's sad when niggas got to dig up Malcolm X speeches and Tupac speeches. This is what niggas shared. Like this is y'all this is y'all go to. Malcolm X been dead since 69. How many years is that? That's 50 years. Tupac been dead over 20. And this is what y'all all harking back to. And I love both of those dudes, but I'm not about to fucking be using them to speak for me. You get mad at something like, oh, I'm get on YouTube, find this shit. Being posted and shit and feel validated. Take a deep breath, be like, this shit gonna go. Everybody gonna like this.
Mood.
Yeah, they about to be fucked with this Pac interview.
Big mood.
I'm like, man, both them niggas got shot the fuck up, nigga. You ain't got nobody who lived this shit after they say the cool shit. Shit. But the thing is, I'm only moved by covenant things. Like you start talking about the Most High nigga, then I'm willing to listen. But if you're playing and we get over here and we sitting here in the black circle, it shouldn't matter in this black circle, like lives and stuff. I'm like, he's like, yeah, man, we gonna revolt. I'm like, what we gonna do? We going out there and march. I'm like, for what? For justice.
Jeezy.
Them niggas be down there right on the plane hoping they get hit in the head by the police. So like you see it, I told you they hate me. I told you they fucking hate me. They don't got no plan.
Why they hit you in the head though?
They don't like that.
We about to go down there and we about to lay in the street.
Man, listen.
Don't
Like,
wear J's
man,
today.
like, come
Don't
on
wear
now,
no
bro.
J's today.
No
No
J's,
Yeezys,
bro.
no none of that. No Gucci, no, don't wear none of that.
What do you have to be going through to go lay out in the streets? What do you have to be going through, man? How many likes are you trying to get? Because you're going to be like, hey, Jason, get this.
Okay, what the page been hot.
Take this picture. As soon as I lay down, take the picture. Get on the other side, though, man, mom. Like, ooh. Hey, Jason, I'll give you $50. You're going to lay down town. Go down there for the monument circle and shit like
down
that.
there taking a cool pic with some cool pics with baby Tracy. I was like, I'm gonna fuck around and get smoked.
You
man.
was.
I'm gonna take some cool pictures, yeah.
Ain't no cool pictures, nigga. They all dumb ass pictures down there. Ain't no cool pictures downtown.
No, I'm talking
Man, I
about-
see you out there and shit, nigga. You out there and shit looking intently into the camera. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck around and vanish your ass.
Hey, no, I seen the one with them burning buildings in the background. Them pictures going crazy. I need something like that.
Man, you better learn to fucking Photoshop. You better fucking Photoshop, nigga. You got a green screen. You got a green screen. You can run through a burning building, nigga. You talking about a burning background. Man, you better quit being galvanized by that goofy. That's a beautiful
Hey, man,
picture.
I'm not going out there doing that shit, man.
Man, that's-
Listen to me. But that shit's cool. I
Yeah.
like them pictures. It's cool. I like them pictures. Man, fuck around there. I got too much
Look
shit.
like the
I
purge.
got too much shit to do. I got way too much shit
Pictures
to
look
do.
like the
Man,
purge.
Way too much shit to live.
This shit paused like a motherfucker for a second. You said what?
I got way too much shit to do. Way
Man,
too much shit
listen.
to live for, man.
I'll be so
Fuck around
fucking
getting smoked on
embarrassed,
some
nigga.
crazy shit.
I'll be so embarrassed. But George, his funeral was on TV. That's how come I know this shit crazy too. I know it's something more nefarious
Man, that's
going on.
crazy.
I know something nefarious is going on.
He never did
His
that.
death got more press than Prince's death, and I'm upset. They
Trayvon
both was in
Martin.
Minneapolis.
Trayvon Martin.
One's a Minneapolis legend. One's from Texas. Something is afoot. something dangerous is afoot.
Something's
Something weird about that, man. It's just too much energy behind this, man. But I'm gonna tell you this. I've been not a prophet, but hey, I've done some prophecy. But I'm gonna tell y'all this right here though. This is all the fucking warm up. The main event's coming. Something drastic is going to happen. Nobody likes us. Nobody likes, not on no grand scale. We have individual friends. We have few people fuck with us. Some people just don't give a shit about us. And that's okay too. But something crazy about to happen.
For sure.
Something crazy about to happen. Then like, look, nigga, we sorry, we got $50. Just come down here. All y'all meet in this one room.
I even got a homeboy who dating this Asian girl, and she took her to the crib, and his parents told her that she was a disgrace to the family for dating a black dude. But they said they gonna try to make it. They said they gonna try to make it work, but his parents like, no, they ain't accepting him.
Hey, that's they right. That's their fucking,
That's
that's
what
their
they do.
time.
That's what they do.
So you trying to say this is the perfect time to
They gonna rat
slide
their
into
mama
other
out.
cultures, like if you need a Persian bitch or
They
something.
gonna rat she gonna rat her mama out. They gonna have her mama on fucking. Mom, what did you say about your coworkers? I hate Brenda. She's a nigger. My mom, she's such a fucking racist. Gonna have her on YouTube and shit. They gonna play it and shit. I hate Brenda. She's a nigger. Hey, Brenda, she's a nigga. She bitch gonna get fired from her job and shit. Hey, they be really secretly snitching. Like they be recording each other saying racist shit. That's crazy. If you can't be racist in the comfort of your own home, I just don't know what to say about America no more. We need to make America great again. If you can't say bullshit, because everybody say silly shit in their houses, you know what I'm saying, public?
I don't talk to motherfuckers till they show me they nice.
For real.
Yeah, I don't. Like, I be like, I would not acknowledge their ass until they show me that they nice or they cool.
I'm the same way.
Like,
I hate waving at people that don't wave back. Hey, how you doing? Cause it's all like, hey, how you doing? And they don't say how you doing back.
And at the end of the day, that's just respect.
But I don't
That's a
catch
sign of
eye
respect.
contact. I'm not out to be. If I'm eye contact with you, you know,
It's
I wave
feel
back,
natural,
but I
don't
look
it?
down.
That shit
I'm
feel
keeping,
natural.
so you know, I'm on that New York type
It's a
of.
respect.
I'll be on some shit like this. I'll be looking straight. Like, I'll be in the narrow hallways. Before a road past me, nigga, I'll be just like this.
You got an
When he look at him, and when he look at him, and if he like good morning, so I'm like, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Everything.
Yeah.
You know, I'll be straight face, everything. Nigga walking out the hallway. They don't say nothing to me. I ain't say nothing to me.
Right.
Yeah, good morning, Joe. How you doing? Hey, man, what's up, man? How you doing? You know, but other than that, y'all fuck
Ain't nobody talk to me about this shit, though. I'm okay with that. I don't want to talk about it. Because it's going to go deeper than they wanted to go. You know what I'm saying?
Most people, the average person can't articulate themselves too.
Because it's all emotion.
Mm-hmm.
It's all emotion. Like, what Black Lives Matter mean? What you mean? What do you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, you know, I understand now. But it is what it is. Another fantastic show, the best podcast you never heard of. TCK Mixtape 2, The Pandemic, Volume 2, Pandemic, coming out, hosted by DJ motherfucking T-Rex. Yeah. We got some heat. Juvia's playing those songs for me. We definitely got some heat. It's so many songs.
It's gonna be crazy.
I can't see myself doing shit but talking on this motherfucker. I might talk on a
That's
couple
what
of
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I might.
Because
on
we already
everything.
doing that
Results of Brooklyn.
results of Burton Covenant.
Yeah,
I actually, man, I got so many tracks. I actually took something back just because I still got to get some tracks from you. Like, I want to go back and forth. Then I want to try to make something organically where we both in that mud together.
Yeah.
Something like that.
But yeah, everything, it's all about me. Heat, Jason on that motherfucker, DJ T-Rex hosting that bitch.
Come on,
We definitely
man.
got to get together, get the skits. And we
got
got,
to get together and we need to. I'll do it live for y'all. We get some video feed and then.
let's fuck with that shit. What we can fuck with that this weekend.
I wish they was doing the Airbnbs.
I'm
They still
off till-
Airbnbs.
You off Friday?
I'm off Friday,
What is
Saturday.
it?
I'm off all this.
I got we still be at the
They
studio
doing
Friday.
they doing
I'm out.
Airbnbs still.
Airbnb.
Yeah.
Listen, man, Crazy Legs them had Airbnb every weekend and shit. Front like they shit look tacky now. They done fucked it up.
I mean, we
They
can
done fucked up
shit
the
on
wave.
some, you know,
Yeah,
trying to,
yeah,
you know,
I
can
know.
get something to eat and record
Want
type shit.
everything.
You know
Do
what I mean?
whatever, bro. I'm down.
But another
I'm ready
fantastic
wherever. You already know.
on everything. You got anything you want to say?
Man, tune in to Conceited Knowbody. We on episode 133.
Yeah.
Tomorrow streaming on everything: Spotify, Apple Music, iHeartRadio, Spreaker, YouTube. The video gonna be up. So man, just tune in on everything. Whatever you listen to, we on there. So check it out. TCK Volume 2 on the way.
Definitely tune in.
You got more energy than that, Jason.
Yes, son. 50 minutes. Nah, definitely check out the mixtape. We got the hibernation season coming. We got the TCK coming. We got Trey everywhere, fucking spinning wherever the fuck they gonna allow us to be within 6 feet of each other. Like,
This
he
weekend.
Hey man, hey, the shoes untied. Uppercut the DJ and take over.
Somebody start calling me the Wi-Fi DJ. You start calling Wi-Fi DJs.
Swear I got
DJ
on this
T-Rex.
weekend coming up, man. She turning 50, so.
I need one of them tees.
No,
What'd you say now?
She's turning 50 years old.
Who is?
This weekend, some lady that
some lady.
Woo!
Shout out to some lady.
Hey, shout out to some lady turning 50.
he said some lady turning 50. No, she was at my brother's mother-in-law's pretty much 50th birthday party. I was spending there, and they was feeling it. So it's like, hey,
That's what's up.
hit them up
Okay,
for me.
that's
So
hard.
That's what's
I
up.
got that this weekend.
Shout out to work.
I'm telling you.
That boy got soul.
Work, bro.
That boy got
Nah, I
soul.
say in closing, man, like, especially on this Black Lives stuff, man, just worry about your family first at the end of the day. Worry about your circle, make sure your people straight before you go out there acting crazy.
Yeah.
And don't follow nobody
Like that
blindly.
dude that got killed, rest his soul. he got downtown Indianapolis, not even by the police, I don't think, just on some other shit. That shit's sad, man.
Yeah.
He had a good, you know, he had a good brother, man. He had some, you know, so going on for him, you know, stand up dude, but
And that's
I
what
don't know. That's why I
bro,
don't be in
man.
there. I don't be in there.
I
You
called my
know, it's
brothers the other
unorganized.
day,
It's
like,
unorganized.
y'all
I can't go
straight?
out like that.
Yeah.
You know, we still killing each other. I don't speak on that. You know what I mean? But it's like, shit. You know, we unorganized right now. We really gotta like lock up. So once if that really happens, shit, I'm on that. You know what I mean? But other than that, I gotta protect my family first. Like you made a post about that the other day. Make sure the crib's straight.
Right.
You know, so I gotta do that first and foremost.
I'm not a hero. I'm not a hero. I'm not capable of dealing with large groups of people at one time. I used to think that was my calling. I thought I was gonna save niggas. I had a shirt that said save niggas. I never saw nobody got one short. But be realistic. Protect your tribe, worry about your circle, fix. That's how you gotta fix things in increments. You can't just go out. History got a way of making shit look different than it did. Malcolm X was usually speaking in confined rooms, unless he did a lecture at college. He taught the small groups at the mosque or whatever. It's only when history started telling the shit later on, the revision, it makes it seem like he had a gang of people. But the shit he did, it resonated with different people, and then they resonated with different people. So it's each one teach one, that philosophy.
It's like throwing on a little mixtape back in the day, look at set.
I
swear, that was the plug back in the day.
But the thing is, protect your tribe. Don't let people make you feel bad about feeling that you gotta protect yourself. Don't be no sucker. Don't let people just do you wrong, but you gotta be cognizant of the fact that we are in captivity. Excuse me. Just avoid situations. Some of these situations we've seen couldn't be avoided. People come in your crib, killing you because they thought they was at home or they at the wrong door. Those instances are far and few between. So I've done a fantastic job of not getting killed by the police. It's one of my, you know what I'm saying, one of my key things that we like accomplishments and shit. I'm like, I ain't got killed by the police. And that's right next to fucking graduating kindergarten. The thing is, though, you got to think for yourself. You can't be a robot because that's how they control you. They got everybody going one way. And you got to question, like, why are we going this way and how is it beneficial to me and my tribe? At the end of the day, when you leave these rallies and shit, you going home and you got your bills to pay. And it's not me not having a united attitude. It's just that I'm not uniting with anything just because it's black. If we all the standards with Yahuwah, if we move in accord to his covenant, we're gonna be out this shit anyway. And that's just where my mind is right now. I have a covenant mind state. Like I gotta get right still with the Most High. I gotta make sure that I'm doing what He want me to do. I can't be pleasing niggas. You know what I'm saying? I can't make niggas happy because these motherfuckers they don't even know what make them happy. Like they don't even have an end game as we spoke on. But thanks everybody for tuning in. Thank y'all for coming through, man. Another episode of the best podcast you never heard of, the Conceited Knowbody, the most dangerous podcast. I still think we're the only people beating.
Gotta be, man. We definitely not social with this.
And definitely look out for the take shots to the homies who ain't here, not dead, but just not here or.
He said, look,
Yeah. But we'll catch y'all next Tuesday. Same TCK time, same TCK channel.
The Conceited Knowbody. Every Tuesday at 8 p.m.